non-tuba player with the tuba. We have a guest up there. Hey, guard. I'm around the main have water. Y'all have water as well.
That was another winning song here on Game Time. All Pewitt Athletics wants to remind you that good sportsmanship is one of the primary purposes of educational athletics. Our student athletes recognize that judgment calls by officials, coaches, and themselves are made in good faith and should be respected. Spectators can support both of these teams by refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments and cheers today. We hope that you'll enjoy the game and support the students in a positive and sportsmanlike manner. More great stuff is coming up here on Game Time.
All right, man. We'll be starting the school competition. Y'all be ready to play the school competition. excited about the home game with Diane? Yeah. I'm super stoked. Y'all try to take up that whole row. Take up that whole row. Clarinet, take up that whole row. You have to get up there to the seat. Alright, now next row. Take up that whole row. Square across and make it flow. Alright. Trying to take up that whole row. Everybody was trying to take up the row. Square it out all the way across.
Just number 2.
Get ready for school song. Back it up after full song. Get a full song, start single banner, just get going. That's what it was last year.
Testing number 2. Testing number 2. Good evening and welcome to the football game between the Mt Vernon Tigers and the Pewitt Rams. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Intergalactic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask of you as spectators if you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not do any interaction causing the doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel the pride in their communities and school. While your sportsmanlike action may only play a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game. The cheerleaders, the band, the pep squad, the students, the noise boys, and all those who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an important part in their team's success. The officials for this game have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their rules don't reflect those players, coaches, teachers, school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are the result of annual testing, years of study, and continued participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask of you as students, parents, and citizens to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials that you would extend to any dedicated person in the position of responsibility. Once again, welcome to Brandon Stadium and Friday Night Football. school songs. We'll start with Mt Vernon's Visual Team, followed by the Pewitt Blazing Blue Marina Band and the school songs. Special treat tonight. Whenever the football boys enter the field, they'll be led in by the future Brahmas from the summer camps. Just make sure when they run in, parents of you would pick them up there over on the band side right here in front of the band. We would appreciate it.
I think they're running in with the football. Ready?
Hello, Brahma fans. Doesn't it feel good to be back in Brahma Stadium? and in the playing of the national anthem by the Blazing Blue Brahma Band. Let us pray. Father, we are so thankful for your goodness and your grace that you show us. Lord, I pray you'll forgive us. Lord, help our nation. Lord, be with those men and women in Afghanistan that are trapped. Lord, I pray that you'll please have mercy. Lord God, I pray that you'll just be with the young men and women tonight that are playing and cheering. And Lord, I pray you please just protect them and help them today. Help us to be sports. Help us to be Christ-like. Please bless us and bless these young men and women. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Pewitt is number 6, Jack Morris. Number 24, Eddie Thomas. And number 12, Tyrone Cobbins. From Mt Vernon, captain tonight is number 2, Carson Bowling. Number 7, Steven Schlotterman. Number 11, Carson Foose. Sorry, and number 35, Jameson Gray. Pewitt has won the toss. And Pewitt will receive the ball and begin the ball game.
Ready. We ready. Where's Ish? Because he ain't ready.
Let's hear it for our new ID, Cedric Dorsey, on the field for the first time.
Yeah, they'll come out of the huddle right here and kick it just straight out of the huddle right here.
Sure will. Back deep to return for the Bulls, number 3, Eric Morris, number 11, Amari Johnson.
Nice to be back at the Birmingham, JB.
Sure feels good. Sure feels good.
Yes,
Feels good
sir.
on this home side over here. The fans seem to be fired up. Bremen football back on Friday nights, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a high pooch kick, caught and fielded, fair caught, right about the 33-yard line by Aiden Weaver.
Pretty good starting field position for the Bulls.
Diaz on the kick for Mount Vernon. And tonight we're going to get our first look at this Paul Pewitt slot T offensive attack. We've got a couple of starters out tonight. Look like we're going to have Eric Morris stepping in at the fullback spot and Joey Green stepping in at the halfback spot to start the game off here.
Other kids are in uniform. Not sure what's going on here, JB.
Well, you know, with how things are nowadays with protocols and everything, it's hard to guess.
Yeah, could be discipline issues.
So here we go. Pewitt's offensive line. We've got Noah Mayo, Kay Pareco, Ben Latham, Aiden Weaver, Jody McGee, and Braylon Nix, along with Colton Wilson at the center spot.
I think Mount Vernon was ready for that one.
Short gain on first down is going to bring up 2nd and 9 for the Bulls.
Facing a pretty good Mount Vernon squad here, JB.
Yeah, that's right. We hadn't had a chance to talk about that early on, but this is a state semifinalist Mount Vernon team in Class 3A Division I, so they're big school 3A. As I think me and you found out, they were the largest 3A Division I school, just a couple of kids away from being 4A. So, of course, depth is going to be something to look for tonight. Kind of similar to what we seen week 1 versus Winsboro.
Right. Not what we wanted to do there.
So that penalty right there is going to back Pewitt up 5 yards. Ball spotted right about the 30-yard line. Also, something to get started on as we talk about as the game gets going. Mount Vernon coming off a win last week versus Pittsburgh, of course led by former Pewitt coach, Coach Abram. So this is their 2nd week looking at the slot T offense.
Yeah.
Green takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Joey Green on the left side. Wrapped up and spun around.
Number 12 in on the stop for the Tigers. Decker.
It's going to bring up 3rd and long for the Bulls. Yeah, so the depth, the missing starters, those will be things that will be storylines tonight for Pewitt.
For sure.
Makai Perry brings the play in. It's going to be 3rd and about 13.
Thought it was 3rd down box over. It's at 2nd.
Just under 11 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers wide. Johnson's out to his right. Green's going to step back. He's going to throw it that way down the sideline. Ball is tracked and caught by Amari Johnson. Hesitates on the first defender and eventually be stopped right about the 40-yard line. And that was a good job to adjust and catch that ball by Amari.
Yes, sir. Just use the young man, put him out there in space and just let us get the ball to him. Pretty good throw by Green, too.
It's a very good point right there. Accurate ball. It was on towards the sideline, so the defender couldn't get to it.
Right.
Hey, me and you have talked about it. You know, everybody here has been watching this offense for a long time. Veteran offensive coordinator Reggie Cumro has been here a long time, but that's a wrinkle that he's implemented this season and looks to go to it.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Johnson in motion. Green's going to hand it off up the middle. He'll be tackled for a short gain. And we got to say, me and you talking about it, we've seen how dangerous Amari is to start the season off right here.
Right.
Started the season off with a tremendous kickoff return. Had 2 huge plays last week versus Atlanta. And you know that young man's got to be looking to rebound and answer coming into this week right here.
Should be just going bunch of confidence this week.
Even against a larger school like Mount Vernon, see, when you split him out wide, he's got speed to burn.
Right.
2nd down for the Bulls. Hand off to Joey Green. He's got a head full of steam. That's going to be a pretty positive gain, bringing up 3rd and manageable.
Pretty good work by the left side. Big fellas on the left side.
Ball spotted just about the 33-yard line. Pewitt goes with some tempo here. It's going to be Green again over on the same side, same play, upended, and it looks like he may have gained a couple of yards on that, depending on where the spot is.
They're going to be a little short, JB.
And, of course, coming off the tempo right there, that's what you knew. You were already in 4th down territory, so you just wanted to get something positive right there.
Trying to use 2 plays to get it here. Big 4th down for this Bulls squad. Need to stay on the field right here.
9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Makai Perry brings the play in. We'll see what the call is here. Hayden Green's going to keep it around the left side. Picks up a block from Joey Green, surges forward, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down.
Yes, sir.
Hayden Green getting his first carry right there off that fullback dive action right there.
Move the chains, White Hat.
Young man's got off to a pretty decent start here with 1 completion, 1 long 3rd down completion. and then a first down on the run right there. So here we go, looking to get some rhythm and some momentum right here. Just under 9 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Green under center. Johnson in motion. He's going to get it on the right side. Turns up into a wall of Mount Vernon defenders, and that was over to gain about a yard.
Looked like they were ready for that one, JB. Mount Vernon's linebacker core doing a great job pursuing to the football.
Yeah, that's right. Talking about their last week defending the slot T. Cross DiMaggio is a linebacker that they've got that's a really good player, number 30 right there. Seen him make plays on the field the last couple of weeks.
You know, JB, Pittsburgh runs the slot T to a similar version of ours, I guess, shall you say.
Right. It's their first year implementing it. A little bit we've seen right there, you know, so of course they're not going to be as smooth as we are running it.
Right.
But here we go. Second down for the Brahmas. It's going to be an inside trap play given to Eric Morris.
That safety brought it on that one.
After that short gain, it's going to bring up third down. Eric Morris looks to be shooken up a little bit.
Yeah, he's not sure.
Well, no, I think his chin strap is still buckled and it's on his nose real tight right there. I think his helmet is just hard to get it where he can go up or down with it. So we've got James Bird checking in at the fullback spot.
That's DeAndre.
Green rolls left. Looks for Amari in the flat and is going to be defended by number 3, Brylan Bolin.
Nice play by nice defensive play by number 3.
Sure was. We had Amari open out there in the flats right there too.
Yes, sir. Green may need to put a little bit more loft on that one, JB.
Yep. So forgive me. We've got DeAndre Hill checked into the ball game on that last play. Looks like he'll stay out here for this fourth down conversion. Noah Mayo looks to bring the play in. Just over 7 minutes left to go.
What we do here, JB?
You got to be looking for some kind of throwback or something. Hayden Green's going to roll out to the left. Got a man in the flats. Noah Mayo is caught. Looks to get a block from Amari.
Nice block by Amari Johnson.
And another accurate pass from Hayden Green. And good catch by Noah Mayo. And that's going to be a good conversion on fourth down for the Bulls.
Another fourth down conversion by this Bulls offense.
Two good responses right here by this Paul Pewitt offense early on.
What a block by Amari to come back. He blocked 2 people, actually.
Talk about hustling.
Yes, sir.
Another accurate pass there from Hayden Green also. So here we go. Just inside the 10. First and goal. He's going to hand it off to DeAndre Hill up the middle. He'll be slung forward, spotted right about the 6-yard line.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we started off in the 10 here, of course, so goal-to-go territory.
Right.
Let's see if the Bulls can punch one in for 6
We need to finish it, JB. Need to finish it.
Yep.
Mount Vernon going to call a timeout.
Looks like they may need to make some adjustments or just to try to get the wind back in them right there.
Right.
Slot T starting to pound them after a few key third and fourth down conversions.
Right. 2 big fourth down plays on the drive.
So with our score tied, 6 minutes, 51 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Mount Vernon takes their first timeout.
Got to finish though, baby. Got to finish it. What are they after down there? Mold? No, water sprinkler came on.
Oh, I didn't see that, JB. Did you?
That's not disgusting.
All right, so second and goal right here for the Bulls. Looks like we're going to get the slot T formation. You think you go to Hill right here?
Well, yeah.
Green puts it in his belly. Falls forward.
JB, I give it to him 2 more times.
I think you got to keep it pretty simple right here. You know? You've got playmakers like Amari and handing it off to Joey Green are good ideas right here, but I don't think I want to try to pull the guards when I'm down here.
No.
Like you say, let's just push this thing in right here. Either look for the fullback dive or the quarterback keep.
Yep, just move it 2 or 3 yards at a time.
That, or you could pitch it out wide to Amari.
Yeah.
So here we go. Green keeps it, looking for a
Touchdown.
block on the left side. Gets a block from Joey Green and Amari Johnson. Runs into the end zone, and that's going to be touchdown. Paul Pewitt. Hayden Green on the carry. Hey, great opening drive right there from the Bulls right there.
That's pretty good offensive play calling right there. Pretty good sequence of play calls.
Yeah. You gotta like what you see right there, especially with the third and the fourth down conversions.
Right.
So Pewitt's going to line up here in the swinging gate for the extra point attempt. Let's see if they elect to kick it or if they try to get 2 points right here. You think you got to be a little more aggressive with a team like Mount Vernon here early on? Green takes a snap,
Got it.
looks to throw it to Aiden Weaver right there in the middle, and that one's going to be completed. Center eligible.
He wasn't covered up on the other end over here by the other people lined up. So he
And with
was
just over 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter, your Paul Pewitt Brahmas are going to take an 8-0 lead over the Mount Vernon Tigers.
Yeah, JB, pretty good start here by this Bulls squad. Kind of stunned this Mount Vernon team, I think.
I think you can almost say you couldn't have scripted it up better, besides being in fourth down. You had the long completion to Omar when he was split out wide. They batted down the one ball that you roll out, but Hayden Green showed good accuracy on that drive right there. DeAndre Hill came in, gave you a couple of good runs.
It's a good-looking kid, whoever it is. You know, JB, I mean, you just kind of talked a little bit before the game. I was asking you how hard it's going to be for Mount Vernon to get up to play this game, coming down here to a smaller school and all that.
Right. And being a seasoned veteran team like they are, coming off a state semifinalist run, I expect them to be locked in. They've shown good signs their first two games here in season. Now, what we did also ask, what about these Bulls fired up to be playing at home again in front of this home crowd?
Playing for Coach Dorsey's home opener.
That's right, Coach Dorsey's first home game as Paul Pewitt head coach. That's got to be something to get hyped up for right there.
These seniors better not take it for granted playing here, because last year seniors never got to play here.
Right. We were fortunate to play at Sam Parker, but man, it sure does feel good to be at home.
Oh man, what you talking about?
And then on top of that, you only got 5 of them.
Right. Right.
So here we go. Bulls kickoff unit.
We need to cover a kick right here, JB.
Yeah, we need to improve upon that from last week. Anybody that viewed in with us, we got to have better coverage and better tackling. Hodges set to kick it off. Gets a hold of this one, and it's going to be fielded by Jaden Horton. Makes a cut, turns it up, and he'll be eventually tackled right about the 41-yard line. Pretty decent return right there by Horton.
25 for the Bulls in on the stop. Ryder Gibson. I knew that was Ryder when you was looking. Man. Here they come.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. And, of course, they're going to run a spread attack very similar to what they ran last year with Coach Browse. Even though it's Coach Brad Willard's first season. Quarterback drops back to throw, looks deep. He's got a man, bobbled just for a minute, and broke up. Tyrone Cobbins there on the pursuit.
Nice play by Tyrone to jar the ball loose on the play.
Sure was on Mount Vernon's #1 receiver, Caden Kaufman.
Yeah, all their receivers had like 1,400 yards last year.
Starters for the Pewitt defensive line tonight, #2, James Bird, 45, Aiden Weaver, and 55, Jody McGee. Mount Vernon going with some tempo here. We've seen this before. Quarterback throws it to Kaufman out there in the flats. He's got a block, looks for some room, sheds a tackle. Brahma's on the pursuit.
Ball.
And from the line judge right here, he's going to call him down. That one right there was very close.
Nice pursuit by the Bulls defense, though.
Good hustle right there. He got a good block out here from Horton. And, of course, we missed him at first. But the more you fight for those yards, sometimes ball security becomes an issue.
Right.
Pewitt linebackers are Joey Green, Eric Morris, Isaac Hodges, and Noah Mayo. Bennett hands it off to the McGee right up the middle. Breaks a tackle. He's got green grass in front of him, and nobody's going to catch him. And Mount Vernon's going to score and make the game score 8-6. Pewitt over Mount Vernon.
JB got us spread out right there and just hit us up the middle.
Yeah, sure did right there. Good job blocking right there by Mount Vernon's offensive line.
Yeah.
He was virtually almost untouched until he got to the safety.
They're going to try to match us here, JB, on the swinging gate.
Well, they've got the weapons, too, to make it tough right here. Number 1 out here, Horton. You've got to watch him on the fade ball right here. Bennett, that's where he's going to go. Throws it to the back pylon. Flag marker's going to be thrown.
False start.
It's going to be false start, so it's going to back Mount Vernon up.
I will decline that.
Just under 6 minutes to go here.
Oh, I guess you can't decline it, can you?
And this time looks like they're going to line up for the PAT attempt. And we know how these ball games can go. Every point is going to matter.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Diaz set to kick for the Tigers. Snap is back, kick is up. And it's going to be good.
Yeah, JB, there was quite a few defensive starters No, they wasn't playing on that possession, on that series.
After the successful point after attempt, Pewitt leads 8-7 over Mount Vernon.
Well,
on the special team side of it, for me, I think you got to be able to watch any kind of surprise onside attempt.
Oh, ain't no doubt. We done seen that on film.
With the way they split those two guys out wide, your contained players right there, they will kick it to him.
Right. And like I said, he'll kick it just right out of that huddle too.
Right. And with the kind of offense that they go, you know that they don't want us to have, control of the ball the whole first half.
No.
They want to get points up in a hurry and make us play from behind.
Right.
And anytime you've got contrasting styles like we do most of the time, that's the game plan for the other team.
Yeah, it's my style against your style.
Right. It's going to be important for right here for Pewitt to recover this kick successfully and then put one of those long methodical drives down to finish the first quarter right here.
Yeah. 2 on that clock. Boy, it's nice up here.
Sure is good to be back home.
Yes, sir.
Diaz set to kick for the Tigers. Amari Johnson and Eric Morris back deep to return for the Bulls. Maybe Amari get a chance to return this one right here for us.
I wouldn't think they'd kick it.
There's a surprise onside right there. Mount Vernon bobbles it, and that one's going to be eventually recovered by Paul Pewitt. And just like you said right here, if you had any questions about whether they were going to be aggressive, there's your answer right there.
Hey, JB, and our front guys were turned around running. They wasn't even paying a mind to it.
Yeah, that one really was executed well by Mount Vernon right there. They had a chance to get it on that first hop.
Right,
That one right there could have put you in trouble.
Yep.
So fortunate bounce for the Bulls as they're able to recover that surprise onside attempt. And that's going to start them right about the 41-yard line.
Field position.
Now the thing is here, you got to capitalize.
Right.
And that starts with what do we talk about too? Starting it off, no penalties. Last week I think the turnovers really plagued us.
Yeah.
Hoping for a good, clean ball game tonight.
Yeah.
Morris checks back in at the fullback spot. Green hands it off to him up the middle. Penalty markers down.
Be motion on us. Oh, they called offsides, JV.
Offsides on the defense.
Hey, we'll take it.
And that'll set you up better on first down as you're looking at 1st and 5. Maybe give you a chance to take a shot.
It's a good shot. It's a good place for it, isn't it?
It's going to spot us right about the 46-yard line. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Hand off to Joey Green again. Solid tackling by Mount Vernon, spotted right about the 49-yard line.
Oh, Joey Green on that play, he just lowers his shoulder and goes, don't he, JB? He gets to the hole and goes.
That's what you got to do in this offense right here. You don't need to hesitate. Don't need to waste any time.
Trying to get 3 yards.
Especially when you're running buck sweep like that, whether you get 2 guards pulling or 1 guard's pulling, there's not much of a read. You've got a kick-out block and a seal block, and you've got to get what you can.
Right.
That's what this offense is about. 3 or 4 yards every time.
Every time.
That gets it done. We got Bird in at fullback. Green's going to hand it off to Joey Green again. Spins and churns. It'll be just short of the first down marker.
Tough sledding in the middle right there. Mount Vernon's defensive line.
Looks like Coach Cumro's going to that halfback run here early. He could be setting up Amari to bust loose and coming around the other way.
Right. Seen something he likes right here. Or like you said, setting it up.
Especially with 2 downs to go right here.
Right.
Isaac Hodges brings in the play. Colton Wilson leads him out of the huddle. Looks like we'll get Hodges and Johnson split out wide. Green takes the snap, hands it off up the middle to his fullback.
First down. Move him, White Hat.
Now right there is going to give us a new set of downs.
Just what we needed, JB. Work that clock, baby.
Time of possession is going to be critical if we've got any shot of winning this ball game right here.
We got to shorten it, for sure.
We've got to control the time of possession and the turnovers.
Right.
Makai Perry brings the play in. And there you go, like you say, that clock rolling. Just over 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Bird still in at the fullback spot. This one's going to be Johnson going around the right side. Looks to step up, and he'll be swarmed and tackled for a loss.
Got to come up with something to come off of that play, JB.
Well, if Mount Vernon's had any, if they've done their homework, they know that Amari Johnson's been our explosive playmaker here to start the season off right here.
For sure.
So that's definitely got to be somebody you're keying on. And that's what frustrated me and you so bad about it was, like you say, they got to look at Pittsburgh last week running the slot T also.
Right. There used to not be many teams around here that ran it, but now there's, you can name a couple handfuls if you want to.
That's what I was going to say. That was kind of the storyline for the longest. Teams they couldn't prepare for us, you know what I mean? But 1 week out of the season, but now there's a handful of teams that run it around us. Green's going to take the snap, sprint out to his left side. He's got Amari here in the flats, lost it. That right there is going to be bobbled at the last second and fall incomplete. Great effort by Amari.
Wow. Hey, and Green put a little more air into that one for him.
Yeah, he sure did. Real athletic play right there. Just couldn't quite come down with it.
Right. Nice effort by Amari. Once again, he was open, JB.
Hayden Green showing a little touch on that one right there.
Right. It's your throwback, JB.
So here we go. Perry's going to be split out here to the bottom of the screen. Hayden Green under center. Sprints left, looking to throw back right. He's got Amari out there in the flats. A couple of Mount Vernon defenders. Loops his way back around the field, and he's in trouble right now. And that one right there is going to be a huge loss. And it looks like you were ready to call it, and it looks like Mount Vernon was calling it on their side, too.
They must have been in it, too, hadn't they? Goodness. Well, that ain't what we wanted.
Amari, when he was over there, and he had those defenders in his face, almost better off batting that one down, huh?
Right. Well, that end over there, he bit on it at first, and then he remembered, and he turned around and went back.
Yeah, he sure did. And then he had to put so much arc on it right there, it gave everybody time to get there.
Right.
So Cobbins back deep to punt for the Bulls. Kaufman set to return for the Tigers. Snap is back. We get the punt off. Perry's down, got good pursuit. Excuse me, that's Mitchell back to return for the Tigers. The ball's going to be eventually downed in Mount Vernon territory, right about the 38-yard line. With just over 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter, Mount Vernon is going to get their second possession of the ball game. And from what we've seen, of course, they're running the same kind of style offense they did last year, but they're more run central.
Right.
McGee's been their man here to start the season. Bennett takes the snap, throws it quick over there to the flat to Kaufman, picks up a block.
Mari's a sure tackler out there, number 11 for the Bulls.
Cobbins in on the assist. That's going to bring up second and short for the Tigers as they look to line it up quickly. 2 receivers left. Bennett takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to McGill on the left side. Gets a block from his receiver. You eventually have first down yardage.
Tackle made by number 12, Cobbins for the Bulls.
More hurry up from the Tigers. Bennett takes the snap, play action. Looks over here to his right side. He's got Horton deep. And that catch is going to be made. And he's going to fight his way close to the pylon. They're going to give him the touchdown.
Nice throw and catch.
Good effort there by Jaden Horton for the Tigers there.
They're just
had a couple of steps on his man right there, and his effort just proved to be too much to keep him out of the end zone.
Right.
So after that score, Mount Vernon leads 13-8 over Pewitt. Diaz set to kick the extra point. Snap is back, kick is up. And this one here is going to be good. And Mount Vernon's going to take a 14-8 lead over Pewitt with 1 minute, 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Been a high-scoring first quarter.
Yeah, it sure has. We'll see how either one of the defenses respond here.
Quick strike Mount Vernon offense.
Sure has. They've showed how explosive they are here early tonight.
Yeah, both plays, touchdown plays, are at least 40 yards plus.
Wouldn't surprise me if they go for some kind of onside attempt again right here.
Right. Surely we'll be ready for it this time. I'd much rather try our onside too, as I had kick it to Amari back there.
Right. Amari and Morris back deep to return for the Bulls. This Pewitt offense has looked to got to get a little more physicality here on this next drive.
Right.
We got to look to get positive yards more consistently. Diaz boots this one away. It's going to be a high kick fielded by Eric Morris right about the 14-yard line. Jump cuts, makes a man miss, stiff arms another defender, and he'll be ran out of bounds right about the 24-yard line.
Pretty nice return by Eric Morris.
Showed good agility right there to stop and go. And then a little physicality there with the stiff arm.
Need to answer right here, JB. Need to answer.
Yeah, at least got to control some clock right here. Right. At least a few first downs.
Yeah, we definitely can't have a 3 and out and give it right back to the Tigers offense.
No, sir.
Mt Vernon's got some good-looking kids up front up there.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for the Brahmas. 2 receivers split. Green hands it off up the middle to Hill. And that right there, that's kind of one of those physical runs I was talking about right there. You're going to need a bunch more of those tonight.
He was just a step away from getting a little way too. But 4 yards, that's what you need, 4 yards on first down.
And with just over a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Noah Mayo brings the play in. This has got to be the most pro 2 receiver formations we've showed this early in many seasons.
Many seasons.
Hayden Green under center. He's going to hand it off on the inside trap to Hill. Stood up in the hole. And he'll be tackled after a short gain, bringing up 3rd down.
Nice play up front by number 23 from Mt Vernon.
Now this one right here, if you look right here to our new scoreboard, the play clock and the game clock are just about the same. So it'll be interesting to see if we run another play right here.
We're not going to run one.
No, you got to look to go into it and regroup right here.
Yeah.
Got another big 3rd down right here. This one right here, this is in your own territory. You can't just say we'll go for it twice.
Right, no.
So this 3rd down is big right here.
Big 3rd down for this Bulls offense.
Might look for some kind of play action. Tonight what we've seen from Mt Vernon on film right now, they played with that shaded nose technique. He's kind of tilted and cocked in there. Right. That right there takes away a lot of the trap. We've seen that on the last run right there. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of plays you can have success off of.
That's why he's tilted in like that, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
For one reason only, that's for the trap. Last week, that's what we hit Atlanta with, was the trap.
Right.
They shut the dive down pretty well.
And like I say, when Mt Vernon goes to their 4 down, and even when they go to their 5 down look, that's what they'll do. They'll play with that shaded nose right there, and he'll just be cocked in there just like that.
Right. Maybe Coach Comer's going to dial up a good one right here.
He's been in these situations time and time before.
Many a time. Got to dig them out, JB, and get the yardage.
We're going to flip sides of the field here. See if that brings us any more fortune going to this other end zone.
Big play here for this Bulls offense.
Sure is. This is one of those moments right here, like you say, it's important because, you hate for this ball game to get out of hand even early on.
Right.
And we've got faith in our defense, of course, but we've got a few guys out, a few guys in missing spots, and then as explosive as this Mt Vernon offense is.
Right. Don't bode well.
3rd down, slot T formation. Hill's at the fullback spot. Green's going to ride off of him. Look to pick up a block from Joey Green. He's got one.
Nice first down.
And showing some good effort to pick up the first down right there.
DeAndre carried his fake out well then, JB. He had 2 Mt Vernon Tigers trying to tackle him.
Right, and he didn't get the start tonight, so we don't know if he's a little banged up, if he's not quite 100%. So it looks like there's going to be a little bit more of a load on Hayden Green to have to carry more tonight.
Right.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Ball just about the 35-yard line. Inside trap play to Hill. Bangs forward for about 5 or 6 yards. Lowers his shoulders.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet. Helmet off. They still hadn't tackled him. And that's that kind of physicality we're going to need right there.
Yes,
We got something late.
Hey, DeAndre got after 10, JB. He ran hard that time.
You see him fired up a little bit that time?
That's good.
Let's see if that fires up the rest of this Pewitt offense right here.
Nice. That's going to give us 15, if I'm not mistaken. The only other thing it could be was they could throw a penalty on DeAndre for keeping playing.
They're going to give offsetting. Nope, that's it. That's going to give us 15, like you say right here. That kind of energy, that kind of effort right there can give you a spark.
Yeah.
Too unsportsmanlike.
How many did he mark off?
Ball was right about the 35. Anyways, nonetheless, we're set up 1st and 10 right here. Ball spotted right about the 44-yard line. Green hands off to Joey Green. Breaks a tackle. And he'll eventually be tackled for right about a 4-yard gain. Good gain on that one.
He puts his shoulder down and goes to his hole, don't he?
He's not wasting any time tonight.
No, he kind of looks like, in a way, he kind of looks like DJ. Not to say that he runs, but with both hands over the ball and headed that one direction.
Sure is. He's been well coached to have both hands over that ball in the hole.
Yes, sir. That's how old DJ was. Boy, he'd get both hands around. He was headed one way.
Looking for contact.
Yes, sir. Yeah, enjoying it.
10 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here in the half. Johnson in motion. He's going to hand it off to Hill up the middle. And be eventually tackled just short of the first down marker, right about the 33-yard line. Good running that time by DeAndre Hill.
Yes, sir. It's like he's running on a mission, don't he, kind of?
More importantly, we're getting a little success on the trap right there.
Right. Hey, move the chains, white hat. New set of downs for the Bulls. Hey, JB, you can't just cock sideways and Coach Cumberland not be able to trap you. He knows how to trap that.
Right. And they're still playing with 4 down right now, so look to go to it for a few times. This time, Green's going to hand it off up the middle to DeAndre Hill.
Boy, he is running hard this evening.
Well, that was a short gain, close to 3 yards. That's some of that physicality I talked to you about.
Hey, that's what we need.
You got to pound them. You got to keep knocking on the door. It'll open sooner or later.
Sooner or later, they get tired of it eventually.
They've already had to take one time out on that first drive.
Yeah.
Noah Mayo brings the play in. 2nd and 7 for the Bulls. Just under 10 minutes left to go here in the half. Green's going to fake it to Hill. Gets a good block on the left side. Lowers his shoulder.
Got a flag.
Possibly a hold over there on that left side.
It looks like it to me. Oh, that's a drive killer there, JB.
Yeah, it sure can be. It's going to be holding on the offense.
DJ Sibb gets a replay on that one. I can see that one again.
Eric Morris checks back into the ball game. After that one, we're still going to be 2nd and long.
Well, it's going to be a spot foul. Yeah.
Just like you talked about right there. Those right there, when you've got a positive drive going, those can be the ones that just kind of slow it down and kill it.
Yeah, we went from 2nd and 3 to 2nd and 17. Or 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Hayden Green under center. He's going to roll out to his right. Pressure in his face. Looks to avoid it. He'll fling it out there to the flats. They're looking for an intentional grounding call, and they may get it.
I thought we had number 4 over there.
Looks like we had Amari in the flats, didn't we? Or was it Joey Green?
4 was over there in the flat.
And I think they're just going to argue that it wasn't even close. If they go intentional grounding, that's a loss of down also.
That's a loss of down, yeah. So it'll be 3rd and forever.
Yeah, pretty hard just to go to the 3rd and forever section and dial it up.
Yes, sir. Well, we got the penalty to get us across midfield, and back-to-back penalties with us puts us back at midfield. We've
got Cobbins checking into the offensive huddle. See what we come up with right here. Mount Vernon's secondary is going to be playing way off. Looks like they're going to give Amari his respect over here. They're going to double cover him. No, Amari's checking out. Forgive me. We may be one short. That may force us to take a timeout. Hodges runs onto the field. Play clock at 18 seconds. Cobbins in motion. They're going to pitch it to him deep. And we're going to get the quick punt here on 3rd and long. And that one right there is a little savvy move right there.
Not bad.
You know, I'm not real mad at it.
No, because like you said, where do you find the 3rd and forever at in your playbook?
Right. That way back there, right there, when you get the punt, you get no return on it right there. Cobbins did a pretty good job of not letting it go too far into the end zone.
Yeah.
So, you know, there are some fans out there that aren't going to like it, but that one right there can be a heads-up play. Question is, you set your defense up with good field position, what can they do with it?
All right, it's time for D to show out one time.
Sure is. We need to stiffen up right here. Looks like McGill's kind of had his way anytime he's touched it.
Right.
Bennett's back, motions his back out to the side, looks deep on the right side, just out of his arm's reach. That one's going to fall incomplete right there.
He had him. We got to hurry back.
So here you go right here. You're going to get some more of that you had last year from Mount Vernon right here. They're going to run a receiver on and run a receiver off just like that. Bennett steps up. Looks like he's going to take off running, makes a man miss. Amari's going to eventually corral him, but after he has the first down. Yeah, we heard a lot of complaining about that last year when they just ran those 4 verticals like that and they just run one receiver all the way out on the bench and then run another one in.
Pretty sharp. I bet that's some Browse terminology there.
Sure is. That makes your secondary your safety. He's got to hustle back, so he's essentially running 3 plays and 2 or 3 plays back to back. So Bennett in the gun. He's going to hand it off to McGill up the middle, wrapped up, and eventually tackled. Jack Morris coming in late. Just under 9 minutes left to go here in the half. 2nd down for the Tigers.
Cobbins and Bird grabbing and holding on.
Paul Pewitt's going to have to show some.
We got to take a timeout here. We're going to get caught.
And they do. So Paul Pewitt's first charge timeout. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the half. Pewitt trails Mount Vernon 14-8.
Great.
After Pewitt's first charge timeout, let's see if this defense can regroup and come up with a way to get a stop. Bennett and McGill are deep in the gun. Movement early. He's going to take a shot, and that one right there was a false start on the receiver. They should have blown it dead way earlier. So it's going to be false start and back the Mount Vernon Tigers up. Well, if anything, this Mount Vernon offense is going to present plenty of challenges for us tonight.
Right. All the pass patterns, besides 1 or 2, just been goes, flies down the field.
We know that Kaufman and Lacey, they're 2 top returning receivers. What kind of seasons they had last year?
Right.
All right, here we go quickly again, 2nd and 10. Bennett keeps it, looking for room over there on the right side. Spins forward, reaches for it, and he's going to be short of the first down, bringing up 3rd and 3.
Where you Eric Morris in on the stop for the Bulls.
See if the D-line can get some penetration right here. They're going to hand it off to McGill. Sidesteps a Pewitt defender. Wrapped up.
That cat's pretty strong, JB.
But not after he's got the first down. Yeah, I don't know if that sling tackle right there, I don't know if that one's going to work.
No.
So So here we go. Pewitt's secondary scrambling to match the receivers. Bennett takes the snap, throws it over there to Lacey in the flats, makes the catch. Got some grass out in front. Will eventually be wrapped up by Tyrone Cobbins.
Gonna have a horse collar on top of that.
Penalty marker down at the end. And this Mount Vernon Tigers offense has just got their foot on the gas pedal.
Right. Well, you know, and that works on our depth issue too, JB. They know that too over there. It's pretty good coaching by Mount Vernon.
Yeah, you know, that's got to be something they're going to looking to go forward to.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
Especially if they study the Winsboro tape, you know,
right.
First game of the season for us. We think the depth really contributed to our fatigue there at the end. After the penalty, that's going to set Mount Vernon deeper in Paul Pewitt territory, spotted right about the 19-yard line. No time wasted right here. 8 minutes to go left here in the half. Bennett and McGill are in the backfield. Pope at the H-back. Bennett's going to play action.
Flag. Motion again.
Looks like Horton out there. He's a little excited. They may have called his number twice here, and he can't wait to get going. Pewitt secondary is getting tested tonight.
Yes, sir. More ways than one.
This is the toughest test that we faced so far this year.
Probably be the toughest test we'll face in the passing game. Well, maybe the team on the south end of the county.
Yeah, we can talk about next week if you want, but here we go. McGill takes the handoff, sidesteps a man.
James Bird, nice penetration.
Ryder Gibson in there on the tackle late.
Yeah.
And that right there is going to bring up 3rd and long. Mount Vernon's still not going to waste any time. Got to look for him to take a shot right here.
Oh, yeah.
Expect for him to go down the seam down here, right here. He's got a man open. Throws it to the back of the end zone. Amari turns on the Jets.
Oh.
And that one right there, no signal. That one right there is out of bounds.
Back judge got him out of bounds.
Did you see that speed to recover right there by Amari?
I thought he was going to run it down and intercept it, honestly, at first.
I mean, he was, look, it looks like that receiver had 5 or 6 steps on him right there, and he just turned on the Jets.
Yeah, well, the slot was never, he wasn't even covered. He was
That's
open.
what I was pointing at right there. I mean, we had a little miscommunication, you know.
Amari come off his receiver.
He sure did. That wasn't even his assignment.
No.
Lucky to save the touchdown. So here we go. Bennett and McGill in the backfield. Looks like they're going to check with me.
Here comes Zero.
Looks like man-to-man coverage across the board. Bennett faces some pressure. He's going to be spun down eventually, and it's going to be James Bird on the sack.
Nice play by number 2, James Bird.
Bringing up 4th down here for the Tigers.
You know, JB, they're in no man's land now.
What do you do here? That's what I was going to ask you, Lance. What do you do? With their offense right here, you got to think they're going to want to go for it.
They're going to throw a fly.
Now, right here, you can throw the fly. You can throw some kind of double pass. You know, you got to reckon they've got something in the bag for it right here. Everybody's got to be alert. We got to get lined up correctly first to start it off. Watch the screen.
Big play for this Bulls.
Bennett takes the snap.
Oh, now
He's hit there at the end. Was that Isaac Hodges and Aiden Weaver there?
55, Jody McGee in on the...
Big Jody McGee coming in with the pressure, and that's going to force Mount Vernon to turn it over on downs.
Hey, that kept us in the football game right there, JB.
Big stop right there by the Pewitt defense right there.
Hey, we need to take about 6 minutes and 47 seconds off, go down here and get some points.
You know, looking at the scores that we've had during our first 2 games and the score that they've had during their first 2 games, it was kind of hard to tell how this game was going to go.
Right.
You know, especially with the styles matching up, and we've got a couple of kids out right here. Now, we've been a little poor on the execution as far as the last couple of drives right here, but you're still in the ball game.
Oh, yeah.
So here we go, 6 minutes, 48 seconds left to go. Hill carries it up the middle, lowers his shoulder, fighting off Mount Vernon defenders. Stiff arms another one. And after a punishing physical run from DeAndre Hill, where are they going to spot him at? Where do they have his forward progress at? That's going to be a first down run right there.
Move him, White Hat.
DeAndre Hill looking physical. When he wants to, he cannot be stopped.
They can't stop him when he's in there.
Eric Morris checks back into the ball game. Looks like he's going to get it on this time. Looks for some room over on the left side and eventually run out of bounds. And if anything, that one's going to stop the game clock for you, right?
Right.
So here we go. We got Tavian Brown checking into the ball game. your Paul Pewitt Brahmas look to cut into this 14-8 lead. 2nd and 4, and they're going to hand it to him on the first play he gets in there. He'll be cut down, maybe gained a yard.
He got to get in the game.
DeAndre Hill's looking to check back in right here. You think those Mount Vernon defenders want to see him coming in?
No. 4 down territory too, JB. You would think right here.
He had the positive run right there on the other side. The only thing he didn't like about it was, stopping the clock.
Right.
So here we go. Under 6 minutes left to go in the half. 3rd down again for the Brahmas. Johnson in motion. They're going to hand it off on the trap inside to DeAndre Hill.
Got to move the chains, White Hat.
And that one right there looks like it's going to have a first down.
Hey, he is hitting that hole hard tonight, JB.
He got fired up, didn't he?
Yeah, he something.
Maybe Coach Dorsey had a good pregame speech for him.
Right.
And on top of that, that goes to my point though here. This is our first home game in how long?
Right. He's a senior. First home game for him.
Right. You got all your friends and closest family watching you.
Right.
First down. Green's going to keep it. Looking for room on the left side. Turns the corner, and he may still end up gaining 4 yards.
Oh, he did. Once he got that corner turns right there, he's going to get positive yards.
You know what? I think this game right here, I don't know, here to start off this half right here, I'm really liking just the fullback and quarterback combo right here. The success we've had off of it.
Right.
And we talk about the inexperienced offensive line and the challenges that they have to overcome. But that's where it starts in this offense right here. Right. Your fullback and your quarterback. Right. So here we go. But it looks like we're going to get 4 wide spread formation.
Air Bulls.
2nd down for the Brahmas. I'm going to hand it off inside to DeAndre Hill, and that one's not going to get much.
No, they were ready for that one, JB.
Like I say, you got to go to Coach Kermo. He's shown a few different formations here to start the year off.
Sure has.
We hadn't been double tight, just the whole time like we've seen in the past.
No, been less of that than any so far tonight.
And what did we talk about when we seen this group early on? This may be one of the most talented skill position groups that we've seen in a long time with the juniors and seniors together.
Right.
So here we go. 3rd down here for the Bulls. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the half. Green keeps it, turns up. And after he's tripped up, looks like he's going to be stopped just about a yard short of the first down marker.
Good hard run by Green. Almost looked like the option pitch.
So here we go right here. We got to have this one.
Got to keep moving them right here, baby.
Got to have this one right here.
Got to keep moving them. We're going to take a timeout and talk about it, JB.
That's how important this one is right here, and Coach Cumro knows it. Coach Cumro and Coach Dorsey, they both know it.
Yeah.
Looks like Coach Dorsey, he's going to bring in some subs, and he's going to get what package he wants in there.
Right.
Where do they got to spot us at right here? Is this about 4th and 3?
Yeah.
4th and a long 2?
Yeah, 4th, 2.5, 3, somewhere like that.
So it's not just a quarterback sneak situation.
No.
The way DeAndre Hill's been running tonight, you'd like to think you can hand it off to him right here, but if you're the Mount Vernon defense, you're keying on our playmakers.
Yep.
It's going to be number 8, number 11 you're keying on. It'll be interesting to see if we go to the air attack here maybe. Maybe we go to the wide pitch play that me and you both love. You've seen how Mount Vernon's defended your screen game right here, so.
Yeah, that's out of the question.
That's almost out of the question. What do we got right here?
Ball girl on the field.
Not quite set up. We're going to make sure everybody's off the field, and we got all 11 on for us and for Mount Vernon. So here we go, big 4th down. Hill at the fullback spot. They're going to give it to him. Lowers his shoulder, reaches for it, and depending on where the line judge got him right here, he's got him short.
He's short by a yard.
It looks like Pewitt's going to turn it over. Mount Vernon's offense takes over at the 35-yard line with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the half. Can't be mad at it right there. No. You gave it to your top back, your best playmaker.
Yeah.
He's had physical runs tonight right there. Mount Vernon just did a good job of defending that one.
The Bulls defense needs to come up with another big stop here.
They got you right here. And look here, as we're running on late, we may not even have anybody covering up their slot receiver here. Bennett hands it off to McGill. Tries to jump through the hole. Wrapped up.
Marsh.
And that one right there is going to be blown dead. They got his forward progress stopped just about a yard. bringing up second down for the Tigers. Tavian Brown checks into the ball game. Pewitt's defense getting lined up. Bennett looks to go over the middle. That one right there is going to be a post corner route and just dropped right there by Caden Kaufman.
Well, he threw that one on a dime, didn't he?
You see that post corner route right there?
Man.
How many high school teams are running routes like that?
Wow, that quarterback threw it on a dime too, baby. Hey, but we are getting pretty good fire on the quarterback up front.
That's one encouraging sign right there. Let's see if they can come up with a big one right here. Your secondary leader over there, Amari Johnson, he's chirping it out right here. He says, let's lock him up here.
Big play right here. Once again, another big play.
I'm afraid we haven't seen the screen yet. I'm afraid they've got a screen in their back pocket somewhere. So 3rd and long for the Tigers. Bennett throws it out over there to the flats. That one's going to be caught by Lacey. Lowers his shoulder, and he'll have a first down on that game.
Let him get it. Now you got to hurry up and line up.
Tempo, tempo, tempo. That's the theme here for this Mount Vernon Tigers offense. This time they're going to throw it. Ball up in the air. That one's going to be tracked. And after a diving attempt, fall incomplete. Good hustle there by Jack Morris.
We're all sides right there because we couldn't get back on our side of the ball.
That one right there is going to give them a free 5 yards. Looks like they had the receivers pretty close together like they normally do. And a little bit inaccurate ball right there could have caused a turnover had we not been offside. Sometimes that tempo can come back and bite you in the rear.
He threw it hard, too. You see how high that ball bounced in there? He put some zip on it.
He's got a lively arm.
Yes, sir.
So Bennett McGill in the shotgun. Horton and Kaufman here to the left. He's going to throw it over there to the right side. Caught.
Nice play.
That one right there is going to be caught by Rafe Ramsey.
Nice play by number 5.
So here we go, 2nd and short. They're going to give it to McGill out of the gun. Spins out of a tackle, looks for room, and he'll be eventually tackled down right about the 42-yard line.
Kelly again in on stop.
Just over 3 minutes left to go in the half. Mount Vernon pushing the tempo. Bennett takes the snap, looks over the middle of the field to Kaufman. That one's going to be complete. Tackle from behind by Tavian Brown, and that's going to set him up in Paul Pewitt territory.
Think they've run that 1 or 2 times, JB?
The tempo's the key right here for them here. They're going so fast. Bennett hands it off to McGill. Ball comes out there at the end. Any signal there? Looks like they're going to have him down.
I think we got a flag. We got a flag on the play. I'm not sure if we didn't get off the field or if they never got set.
I think that's twice the running backs let go of it, and we hadn't quite got it.
Yeah.
You know, it may be.
That's our football.
There we go.
That's our football, baby.
There we go, right there. That's the turnover you need right there.
I'm not sure how they're sitting on it. It don't matter what I think. Let's just get on the field and move the ball.
Let's see what Whitehead says, right?
Right. Oh.
Coach Dorsey getting after it out there, telling him how he feels about it. So after no turnover, Mount Vernon's offense is going to stay on the field.
The referee don't even know which way he's knocking it off.
We always talk about how important it is to close out the halves.
Right.
This is one of those situations right here. Thought for a second that we may have the turnover that we needed. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 5. Ball spotted right about the 7-yard line. McGill's in the pistol this time. Bennett's going to hand it off. Ball's on the ground again. And ball security could be an issue for the Tigers offense here in the red zone.
Just like it. Would have been nice to come up with that one.
From what I've seen out of it, when they go pistol, of course, they like to go more run heavy.
Right.
That way you're not giving the tendency to which side your back's going. So here we go. Mount Vernon lines it up to snap it again quickly. Another penalty marker down. Kaufman catches it in the flat, makes a man miss, and he's going to run in for a touchdown at the moment. But let's see what we got right here over here on the other side.
It's coming back.
I know Mount Vernon, of course, tempo looks to be part of their offense, but right here, if they could just hesitate just one more tick almost,
right,
huh?
Right. Slow down just enough to get back control.
Get everybody set.
Right. I don't know why we're questioning this line, Judge. Side judge. No flag. Oh, what's that?
Wow. Wow. What was that? My bad, it slipped?
I guess so.
So here we go. Touchdown stands. Scores 20. Mount Vernon over Pewitt, 8. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in the half.
Well, we're not getting no home officiating, are we?
B is set to kick the extra point attempt. That one is back, up, and it's going to be good. And that's going to make your score 21-8, Mount Vernon over Paul Pewitt with just over 2 minutes left to go here in the half.
What a change of events right there, JB.
That one right there was a bit of a roller coaster all the way down the field.
All the way down, back and forth, back and forth.
Seemed like potential turnovers, almost turnovers, penalties.
Not sure who the penalties on. You know, JB, but we're not out of it by no means. We come from 2 scores down against Atlanta last week in the second half.
Yeah, that's right. Excellent point right there. That's what we like. We had plenty of mistakes, but that was one of the things that me and you liked about this team right here was the resiliency that they showed.
Right.
Way to fight through adversity.
Mount Vernon gets the ball to start the second half too, so.
Looks like DeAndre Hill checks into the return team. Need to get lined up right here.
I'd watch for the onside kick here. They may be trying to go for the juggler right here.
That's what I'm thinking myself right here. They've had their foot on the gas all night. They've had success with the running back, but they've still been throwing it a good bit, which is, their offense.
Yeah.
With all the receivers that they have too. But it just goes to show you how aggressive they've been.
Right.
Hill and Johnson set deep to return for the Bulls. This one's going to be a short pooch kick. Fair caught by Hodges.
Right,
and good job to get his hand up and catch it.
Another flag down on the play.
Maybe fair catch interference or offsides.
That'd be offsides from where it was thrown at. Hey, that gives us good field position to go down.
That's it right there. You wondered about what will we do in our 2-minute offense. We're not set to score quickly or to really air it out that much, but when you give us half a field to work with, you never know.
We don't have to go in a hurry.
We are going to need an explosive play, though. We're going to need something. We're going to need a chunk play. We're going to need a gain of 20 or more, something to set us up down there.
Right. So I had the 5 yards on to the end of the kick.
They're going to spot us right about the 47-yard line. Just over 2 minutes set to go here in the first half. Let's see if Pewitt can get another score. So right here, we're going to get our first look at the power I formation. Amari Johnson's the deep back. Green's going to take the handoff. Whistle blows.
That's got to be motion, don't it?
False start.
I didn't see that one, did you?
Something up front, I'm sure. Maybe somebody flinching. So we're in the 3rd game of the season and still plenty of preseason penalties.
Plenty. Lots to clean up.
And that's for, all the units we've seen just about,
It's been a flag fest here in the first half. I'd venture to say there's been 15 flags thrown. So 1st and 15.
Power out once again. Johnson catches it deep. Good job right there by number 28 for Mount Vernon to blow it up. And it looked like he had seen that coming. Hayden Newsard.
Pretty good play. Like you said, though, it looked like they had seen that before.
Well, the penalty right there beforehand, you just showcased it.
Right.
Thought maybe you go to the halfback pass right there, maybe.
Right.
Anyways, nonetheless, Jack Morris checks in and Mekhi Perry check into the offensive huddle. After that first down, the game clock rolls under 2 minutes. 2nd and long for the Bulls. going to be handed off. No, excuse me. He's going to fake it to his fullback and follow him up in the hole. That right there is a bit of an interesting recall. Looks like it was the trap play, and he followed him right there in behind on it.
I don't know if it was a busted play or not, if he didn't get the handoff to him or not, but yeah, it was interesting.
That's a good question right there.
Mount Vernon going to take a timeout to try to get the ball back.
After that timeout, 1 minute and 32 seconds left to go here in the half. Mount Vernon leads 21-8 over Pewitt. After the timeout, 3rd and long for the Bulls. Let's see if we look to go to the air or keep it on the ground here. This one right here is going to be handed off to Amari. Looks over to the right side. It's going to be completed. Good catch by Makai Perry, the junior receiver for this Paul Pewitt squad. And following up his performance that he had last week with the big catch on a similar play. Maybe Amari and Makai have been playing catch a lot after practice.
Looks like it.
So we're still short of the sticks though, right? Stop the clock.
2 yards short. What do you do here, JB?
I think for me, you got to look to go to your top feature back. I mean, I know they stopped us on there before, so let's see if they give you 4 down or 5 down and either give it to the fullback or keep it quarterback keep.
It's your identity right here to be able to get 2 yards.
Now, from what we've seen right here, when DeAndre Hill's not wanted to be stopped, he hadn't been. Green calls the cadence. He's going to hand it off. Excuse me. Keeps it. Looks for room around the left side.
He got it.
And that right there where they spot him, he's going to have a first down.
Oh. Hey, this line, hey.
This one right here, game clock goes under 1 minute left to go in the half. We may get a measurement.
No, it's a first down.
Whitehead tells him to keep the clock rolling.
Can't run the clock when the officials got the ball in their hand.
That's a terrible spot.
How can they move the ball on there?
So after a little bit of a discussion, clock rolls and they give us the first down. 45 seconds left to go here. Need something quick right here. Hayden Green looks to take the snap. He's going to send Johnson in motion. This time he's going to hand it off to DeAndre Hill and be spun down for no gain. Looks like we're going to line it up. Game clock under 30 seconds. 2nd and long for the Bulls. Looks like we're going to spread them out with 4 wide. Green under center. Safeties back deep for Mount Vernon. We're going to throw it out to the flats, and that one's going to be incomplete, intended for Isaac Hodges. 17 seconds left to go here in the first half. 3rd down for the Bulls.
That was a wild sequence right there, JB.
Yeah, sure was, just a little bit. So Joey Green set to check into the offensive huddle. Third and long for the Bulls. Mount Vernon's secondary is playing pretty far back. Let's see what we come up with. Power I formation look here again. Green, play action to Johnson. Checks back over the right, throws it over there to the left side, and that one's going to be dropped. Intended for Aiden Weaver.
Nice throw.
Good throw by Hayden Green right here.
Sure was a good throw.
Looks like it was intended to go to the bottom of the screen right here to Makai Perry, and Hayden Green did what he could to get out of the pocket and try to make something happen.
JB, 4th down with 9 seconds left. Line them up wide right here.
Just about any kind of trick play is probably not going to fool anybody.
No, I'd just try to line them up and get Amari or DeAndre on the fly down the sideline.
For me, I don't mind throwing it up to one of them, but let's make sure it's thrown in the end zone.
Right.
That
was a good throw Green just made just then.
Yeah, he's shown accuracy tonight.
He sure has.
He showed some grit on some of his runs. Pewitt trails 21-8 here at home. 9 seconds left to go in the half. 4th and long. If you had some kind of Hail Mary heave right here, this one would have to be thrown about 45 yards in the air to get in the end zone.
Yeah, he's going to throw it pretty far. Going to punt it away, JB.
Yeah, that may be why we've got Cobbins in. That looks like that's what we're going to do. Maybe one of those situations where you tell Tyrone to hold it for a few seconds. We'll see how the rush is. Snap is back. It's going to be punted away by Cobbins. Coffin corner style punt. And that one out there is going to leave Mount Vernon just a couple of seconds left on the clock.
One play, throw it long. So if you're Mount Vernon here, you got to throw it up, don't you, JB?
Yeah, that right there, that right there is a little bit of disappointment on the punt right there. If anything, you got to keep the ball in bounds to run the rest of the clock out.
Right.
You know?
Right.
With the kind of quarterback that they've got and the weapons that they have at receiver, the last thing you want to do is give them a chance.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they're finna take a delay is what they're finna do, or you're going to call a timeout.
And for as long as he's been talking about it right here, this may get where you get one of those Music City Miracle kind of plays right here. You know, laterals all over the place, you know, double pass, something like that.
Right.
Of course, Hill checks in at safety, so we've got Cobbins and Hill deep with Amari and Thomas on the outside. Point is, you just hate to give up any kind of
Watch right here,
play that
right
can score.
JB.
Yeah, there you go right there. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get quads up to the top. Actually, 5. Bennett's going to take the snap, throws it to Horton. It's going to be caught, looks for room. Shakes a couple of tackles, makes another cut. Amari's the only one he's got, hurdles him, breaks the tackle, chased from behind by Eddie Thomas, and he's going to be eventually slung down. Touchdown saving effort by Eddie Thomas right there.
Great hustle by Eddie.
And my, that young man right there, he nearly made us pay right there.
Right.
What a showcase of athleticism right there from Horton.
Right.
And after the touchdown saving tackle, Mount Vernon's going to go into the half leading 21-8 over Paul Pewitt.
Test 1, 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the Mount Vernon High School Mighty Tiger Band. The Mighty Tiger Band will be performing their UIL show, Elemental. The Mount Vernon Mighty Tiger Band are led by drum majors Emily Gonzalez and Mandy Gage. Color guard sergeant is Gayleen Narvaez. Color guard captains are Ariane Huff and Emily Valle. Directors for the Mighty Tiger Band are Chris Parsons, Ivan Calzada, and Robert Cheek. Color guard instructor is Keely Kirby. Section of the week is the clarinet section. And band member of the week is Laura Verduzco. Please give a round of applause for your Mount Vernon Mighty Tiger Band.
Others call me Mother Nature. I've been here for over 4.5 billion years. 22,500 times longer than you. I don't really need people, but people need me. Yes, your future depends on me. When I thrive, you thrive. When I falter, you falter. Or worse. But I've been here for eons. I have fed species greater than you, and I have starved species greater than you. My oceans, my soil, my flowing streams, my forests, they all can take you or leave you. How you choose to live each day, whether you regard or disregard me, doesn't really matter to me. One way or the other. Your actions will determine your fate, not mine. I am nature. I will go on. I am prepared to evolve. Are you?
1-2. Test 1-2.
Someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart may be.
The directives for this evening are Dave Rothschild, James Waddell, color guard instructor Jax Newman. The title of tonight's show of Cinder in Time. Your majors are Kimberly Martin and Ishmael Casas. presentation. The directors would like to thank the parents, band boosters, school board, administration, community, the band manager, and the faculty for all their support. Thank you for your attention. God bless.
When it looks like he's strapped up, ready to go.
Going to be kicking to Mt Vernon. So if you've got hopes of trying to get back into this ball game right here, you're going to need a few stops.
Got to have a stop here. We got 8, I see 8, 11, 23 chasing kicks now.
Hodges set to kick it off. Surprise onside attempt from the Bulls right here. An aggressive call by head coach Cedric Dorsey to try to come up with the second half kickoff.
Can't do. Hey, what do you got to lose right there, Jerry?
I like the call.
Right.
I like it a lot.
Me too.
If anything right there, that tells your kids that you're ready to come back and try to win this ball game.
Right, for sure.
Now, it looks like we've got a couple of subs in on defense. We've got Kedrick Hawkins checking into the D-line. You know, Pewitt's going to have to do a better job of getting lined up here, set on their defense here. You know, Mt Vernon's just really trying to press us with the tempo. We've got to do a good job of matching it. So here we go. Bennett takes the snap, looks over the middle to his running back, McGill. It's going to be complete. He's got green grass in front of him, and it's going to be a touchdown, Mt Vernon.
That didn't take long.
Just like that.
Yes, sir. Had that one draw that one up the plate at halftime, didn't they, JB?
Yeah, it looks like they had that one in their pocket waiting to use it. With the quick score, Mt Vernon's going to go up 27-8 over Pewitt. Diaz set to kick the extra point. Snap is back, kick is up. It's going to be good. And that's going to make our score 28-8. Mt Vernon over Pewitt.
We'll see what kind of pride sets in right here, JB.